Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello and welcome to Nirmal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hibaldaria. We have with us Kunal, Shah, head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, welcome to the show. Clearly, if you go to see the trend with regards to where the dollar index is concerned, is indicating a downward trend. However, taking the US fiscal stimulus package, do you think that is something which is already priced in the market? And once announced, it could turn into a sell the rumor, buy the fact kind of a strategy, especially with regards to the dollar index, and we could see a reversal then.
Yes. First of all, good evening, everyone. We recommended on Wednesday to go long in all commodities, maybe oil, maybe metals, maybe for that same reasons, gold and silver. And we have seen humongous return. So silver, we've seen a rally of 3,000 rupees yesterday, gold 1,000 rupees yesterday. And my view for the evening session is still bullish. So around 50,100, I will go long in gold. My target would be around 50,400 to 50,500, and stop loss should be placed around 49,900 kind of level. Silver also, I would go long around 67,500. Stop loss, I would put around 66,950, 900, and my target would be around again 68,600 to 68,700 for evening session. So what you say makes absolute sense, and that is what I am also of the same view. In these markets, you always sell on the good news. So the moment US announces the stimulus package, I think that will be the last spike for the time being, and things can witness profit taking. So till then, remain long. I don't think so. It is going to be announced immediately. So
Mm.
you can go long for the evening session and take your profits. Today is Friday. We can see some profit taking also in the market during the late hours. So trade with a strict stop loss. And my view for evening is definitely on the upside.
Right, so that's with regards to where the dollar index and is concerned. Moving from there on, Kunal, overall, what's the sense that you pick up with regards to where crude is concerned? Because clearly, if you go to see, we started off the day with a weak trade in terms of crude prices. They have been under pressure, and this is mainly on the back of the worries over rising virus cases, probably a delayed relief package from the US as well, and that 48 to $50 per barrel is something which is proving to be somewhere a kind of a resistance. What would your view be, and what's the strategy that you would recommend over the next couple of days?
Okay, for crude oil, my view is very clear. Looking at the way the stimulus and all the news are coming, I would say again another 40 50 rupees of spike from here in evening session. 3,600 is what I'm targeting during evening session. But I'm not expecting any major fireworks during evening session itself. It should not go 3,700. So for evening session, put a stop loss of 34.20, 35.20, 35.10. Um, on the upside, 3,600 should be your target, and buy at 35.50.
Right. And what's your view with regards to where natural gas is concerned? Because it edged higher, and this was mainly on the back of the larger than expected draw that was reported on Thursday. The weather is expected to be cooler than normal on the East Coast. Now, taking that into consideration, are you expecting that the demand would be higher for natural gas, and in turn, overall, I mean, what's your strategy there?
I think natural gas one can go long around 196, stop loss 192, and target should be 205, 206. So looks up for the day, mainly on account of the cooler weather forecast. So inventories, we've seen some draw, but I think the weather forecast is major role to play here. So I will recommend to go long in natural gas.
Right. And Kunal, with regards to base metals, what's the strategy that you would recommend?
Okay, so inventory at LME and Shanghai for most of these metals are going down every day.
Hmm,
So
hmm,
still doesn't look bearish. I would still say that it's a buy at dips market right now. Copper around 411, 611, 610. One can go long. Stop loss should be around 606 and target should be around at 618, 619. So buy at dips for copper. But the moment the stimulus news is out, at that time, I think metals can witness profit taking. So everything is connected. You have to understand. So this is a very integrated market. So what we are seeing every day is every day Dow Jones is moving up, every day Nifty is moving up, every day metals are moving up.
hmm,
Now, if one of the constituents, so for example, say today Dow Jones goes down by 300 points, 500 points, I don't think so metal will hold on. Even metals
hmm,
will go down at that time. So have a close view when I give a long view. And if something goes wrong, I'm not in control. So at night, say for example, Dow Jones starts to go minus from minus 50 to minus 400,
hmm.
definitely exit your longs. So these are not the levels you will like to stay long forever. Stay long with the strict stop loss what I've given. Even for the same reason, nickel looks pretty attractive to me. 1312, you can go long. Put a stop loss of 13.4 and wait for the target of 13.25.
Right. And very lastly, in fact, there are two questions coming in right now.
Yeah.
One is from Kavya Agarwal. Is the stimulus announced yesterday or not going? Kavya, I think to my understanding, your question is whether the US stimulus package has been announced or not. It has not been announced so far, and there is no particular timeline yet as to when the stimulus will be announced. Right, Kunal?
Yeah, so Kavya, they have come to today morning. There was a news that they have come to some terms, some agreement that how much stimulus will be given.
Hmm.
So they have not mentioned the amount, but they are showing that there is a agreement within the policymakers that the stimulus is okay. So that is basically causing the full risk on rally in commodities.
Right. And Kunal, another question that is coming in is if you could repeat once again the stop loss for silver as well as gold.
Yeah, so for gold, I would recommend you to go long around the current levels. Put a stop loss of 49,900 and 50,450 to 500. You can book your profit. For silver, 67,500 are kind of levels where you can go long. Keep a strict stop loss of 66,900, 66,800 maximum. So basically, I'm not a technical analyst, so I'm giving you my understanding. On the basis of my understanding, I'm giving you my levels, and you can book your profit around 68,500. So my equation is a little different. Different. So whenever I give you a stop loss, it's generally a range. So it's not a perfect any perfect
Hmm.
level because, like I said, I'm not a chartist.
Right. So those are levels we should be watching out for. And another question coming in, Kunal, is can we short copper on a positioning basis from these levels?
Okay, so Bhavana, to answer your question, I would like to say what is happening with Nifty. Every day people are selling Nifty and every day Nifty is moving up. Okay, so similar is the trend with the copper and entire commodity complex. So it is very tempting, to go short. And my understanding is that from last 20 days, we are witnessing non-stop rally. So there will be a day where you are going to see profit taking in all asset class. May it be copper, may it be crude, may it be gold, may it be equity, everywhere. Because this cannot go on. It doesn't make sense. Every day you come and you buy and you make money. Every day you come, buy, you make money. So at some point, you are the trader who are sitting on the big profit. They are also going to book profit.
Hmm.
So I think we are somewhere near to this point. If you can put a deep stop loss of around 624, 625, then I think you can short because I would not recommend you to short with 3, 4 rupees stop loss. It can immediately get triggered. So generally, when you go, I'll explain you the laws of how to play bear in the commodity market. So once you develop a bearish view and you short a commodity, immediately it will start to move up. That is the law of short. So whenever you short, the first thing you will see unfavor immediately. Then you have to wait, and gradually when the market comes back into its own senses, at that time you will make money. So from this level, I would say that even I'm not ruling out a profit taking. So from 600, I'm cautiously optimistic. And now, if you ask me at these levels, I'm forced to say buy because every day things are moving up and dollar index is below 90. So if you look at the LME inventory, if you look at the Shanghai inventory, they are at year low. If you look at the production of copper is also not improving. So the fundamentals are still not bearish, but it's just the price levels which makes every one of us uncomfortable. कॉपर अभी थोड़े दिन पहले 550 था, अभी 620 हो गया, तो अभी तो बेचना ही चाहिए. So that is what everyone is going through, and that's why market is moving up every day. So if you want to short, prepare to do average out. I think 625 one time it can touch and go, and then it can witness some profit taking, some correction. It is not bearish. Fundamentals are still not bearish.
Right. Fundamentals are still not bearish. I think the questions have been answered. Thank you everyone for joining us on the show. Thank you, Kunal. And we will see everyone back on Monday at the same time. Thank you.